Well, up in the ring, we finally can get a breath of air. We've been trying to put the tape here so that we could get started here, and this match bust loose all over the place. You are looking at Dick Slater as he sits in the... as he sat in that chair there, and they are trying to coax Gorgeous Gino and... there's Dick Slater and Wildfire Tommy Rich. They are tag team partners here in this battle against Gorgeous Gino and Tully Blanchard, but Dick Slater come in there and cleared that ring by wielding a 2x4. There is Gorgeous and his terrific partner, Tully Blanchard. So this is a tag team event. It is for 2 out of 3 falls, and as things bust loose, we see Tommy Rich, who has come here from Atlanta, Georgia, to support Dick Slater in his efforts to get rid of Tully and Gino. A wild, wild event. Driving Wallop with the elbow, and that's Dick Slater crawling along on his knees. But things break loose all over this ringside here as Tully and Gino commiserate with each other. What a sensational start. I never saw a ring or ringside crowd clear away so quickly. That's Tommy Rich, the champion of Georgia, and making his debut here in this ring on this night. Let me tell you that on Sunday at the Sam Houston Coliseum, we will be having a great array of stars. Dusty Rhodes, Bruiser Brody, Dory Funk Jr., Cyclone Negro, Tito Santana, among a host of others like Gorgeous Gino and Tully Blanchard and Dick Slater in a 2-ring battle royal. A sensational affair. If you've never seen one, it is the ultimate in ring action. Huge prize money, and everybody has to be cleared out of both rings on Sunday to start the year of 1982. We look forward to it with a great anticipation. And Tully Blanchard on the outside almost got his nose walloped, but he manages to stay in the ropes there and still argue with Tommy Rich. Now Gino's the man legally in the ring. On Sunday, you can imagine that ring with perhaps as many as 22 people in the ring at the same time, throwing each other into another ring. There's Tommy Rich, and this boy uncorks and sets up Gino Hernandez for a trip into the corner where Dick Slater is waiting for him. There he came in with a driving wallop right into the head of Gino Hernandez, and Gino is getting it from both sides right now as Tommy Rich comes in with a flying body scissor. We've got a fall as Tommy Rich flies through the air and hits Gorgeous Gino high. Dick Slater doesn't want to give Gorgeous Gino or his partner Tully Blanchard any opportunity to recover. The fall was a fast one and earned by Tommy Rich, but this action has been going on here for 5 minutes before everybody settled down into the ring. We'll be back in a moment with more action after we have this word from the studio. 15 seconds left in the brief period of intermission between falls, and Gino Hernandez is... There's the bell. Gino is wondering what happened in that first fall. A great explosive action. Now as Dick Slater moves in to try to corner Gorgeous Gino, Dick is laughing at the fact that Gino thinks he's crazy enough to shake hands with him. Oh, what a slash. And what a camera angle we had. Bring that to you. And Gino went to the wrong corner. And now it's Tully Blanchard being slammed to the deck. And Slater and Rich out here to gain the victory and to get revenge for Slater in his effort to get even with both Gino and Tully. Slater looking to drop. I'll tell you, that would knock your block off. Truly knock your block off. So in comes Tommy Rich, and they both go to work on Gorgeous Gino. A double, atomic drop, he gets over, he touches hands with Tully Blanchard, and now it becomes Tully's chance to get into that ring, and Gorgeous Gino, holding on to a back that has been double backsided, is in a difficult spot. Referees in this match are Juan Reynosa and Nick Kozak. And now remember that Slater and Wildfire Tommy Rich are one fall ahead. Now you can see the action that's being produced here by 4 men in that ring. Sunday night, starting at 8 o'clock. The matches will start at 8 o'clock. A full card of matches that will wind up with a 2-ring battle royal. It's our once-a-year 2-ring battle royal. The only one you'll get a chance to see in 1982. They'll be at the Coliseum Sunday night at 8. And right now, Tommy Rich is using a sleep hold on Tully Blanchard, wearing him down to the canvas and trying his best now to twist Tully into a position that will render him unconscious and put an end to this match. And Tommy Rich just caught one right square in the head as Gino Hernandez came to his partner's aid. You see Dick Slater on the far side trying to call Tommy Rich over. And Tommy is able to fight his own battle. This crowd here is pro Tommy Rich. Blanchard dove into space that time, hoping to clobber Tommy Rich, and it didn't work out. Here is Slater, and they're trying to give Slater a holding target. Slater is, Tully is close, but he wasn't close enough, and Gino bounced off that ring and bounced off fast. Slater trying to get a cartwheel slam. No, he's trying to get an abdominal stretch. And Gino is trying to get Slater. Tag team action with 4 of the country's top stars. But remember some of the names we mentioned that will be in action at the Coliseum on Sunday night. Sunday night, starting at 8. That's tomorrow night. Dusty Rhodes, Bruiser Brody, Dory Funk Jr., former world's champion, Ciclone Negro, one of the great Latin American stars, Tito Santana. And now, as Dick Slater is slammed back into the corner, he has injured his left shoulder. This is something that happened now about a month ago between this pair when Dick was suffered a shoulder injury. He is still bothered by it, but as the pair of them come in, they make the shoulder their target. Gino with a twisting arm block. Gino with a pounding at the shoulder of Dick Slater, and the effort now, an arm bar, trying to force him into submission. Tommy Rich on the outside, getting all the encouragement in the world from these fans as Slater tries to set up Gino. He threw him away, but Gino has already touched with Tully Blanchard. And Tully is in the ring legally, but Slater is not yet over where he belongs. And that is in his corner, where he can touch with the explosive style of Tommy Rich. The hold is Tully Blanchard. Slater is trying to inch his way over. He has not yet succeeded, as Tully Blanchard snatches him by the hair and drives him down to the deck. And Slater caught him with a tremendous wallop. Oh, what a body shaking wallop that was. Slater halfway in, halfway out of the ring, and Gino Hernandez looks for the opportunity to drive in with a sneak wallop, and he got it. There was no question about that. He got it for sure. Atomic drop, and that's what proved to be Tully's downfall in the first fall. Tully trying to squirm over to the corner. He touches with Gino, and in comes Wildfire Tommy Rich. And Gino starts bouncing away here as the wild action gets gorgeous. Gino whipped into the corner and into the turnbuckle, and over that top rope he went. Tommy Rich after Gino, and Gino literally bouncing on that canvas. Rich measuring him for those right-hand wallops. And now they've got Tommy Rich by themselves. They're going for a double slam on the rope. The two of them together. There's one, there's two, there's three, and a gang slam.
7 minutes, 10 seconds. Gino Hernandez and Tully Blanchard.
A gang slam.
1 minute rest.
The two of them ganging up on Tommy Rich, dropped him throat first down on the top rope and left him easy prey for a quick pin. And now falls are even. Gino and Tully won the second fall, and Slater and Rich won the first fall. Now, we tell you we'll be back here in a moment after we have this word from the studio.
15 seconds.
So up in the ring,
10 seconds.
Wildfire Rich is still down. There are 10 seconds remaining. Fans
5,
watching
4,
anxious.
3, 2, 1. Third fall.
There is the third now and deciding fall as the bell rings, and Dick Slater stands over Tommy Rich, protecting him, defending him, and trying to make sure that either Gino or Tully are going to have to fight their way through him to get to Tommy. So Tommy is in the corner. You saw that kick come in there and try to devastate him. And Tully again snatches at Tommy Rich, and Rich all over that canvas as Gino finally pins him down to drop on top of him. Gino setting him up, and the back of Gino's arm driven into the head of Tommy Rich. You see the rope being used to Garrett, the young blonde bombshell, and Gino now moving in with confidence, and Tommy trying to touch Dick Slater. And there's one way to make your way out of trouble, and Tommy knows how to do it. The effort by Gino, and he is trying to add. Oh, he missed his target that time, and Tommy got out of that way but quickly, and in comes Tully Blanchard speedily, and Tully is catching a pair of feet in the face. He caught a couple of good solid kicks, one in the midsection, one in the jaw. Now he is still able to top Tommy and keep him away from Dick Slater. Gino in there again with a sneak kick from outside the ring. But as Tommy comes across the ring, he caught him right square in the middle. Solid smash. And Tommy knew where he wanted to go, but he never did make it. Gino's in. And Gino goes for the back body drop. Got the back body drop. And now he's coming off that top rope. He dove through the air that time, but he missed his target completely, and this crowd goes absolutely stark, raving crazy here. I'll tell you, people are screaming themselves hoarse at every single move. Double drop kick. Rich had a good idea, but Gino had the same sort of aim. And now, as Gino looks around, he's looking to touch with Tully. Now the fans start this chant, Tommy, 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 and Rich starts across the ring and almost makes him. Rich has been doing yeoman work. He came here to help Dick Slater, and he has sure been a stalwart friend to have in a battle like this. And Dick Slater trying each of them on either side. The wild swing, and he crashed Tully right into Gino, and Gino is trying to add to Dick Slater's troubles. And here's Tommy Rich trying to get the scrap going and keep Gino out of it. So we've got a battle going in the ring. We've got a battle going on the floor as Tommy Rich is driven down to the concrete by Gino, and up in that ring is Dick Slater, who has won the equalizing fall, and Tully Blanchard has been diving through the rope, and they are after Slater. They are after Slater and punishing that left shoulder of his. Here is Tommy Rich ready to drive that chair, and outside Gino maneuvers around and goes after his partner and finds his partner. But the winners are Dick Slater and Tommy Rich. A tremendous battle. Multiply it by one more ring and be at the Sam Houston Coliseum tomorrow night, and you will see a great two-ring, six-man tag team battle and a two-ring battle royal. And there is no doubt about what will happen. Actions multiplied by the number of people involved. We'll be back here in a moment after we have this word from the studio.